What's up, folks? How's it going? So today's video is going to be another one of It's Oddly Terrifying with Maiden. And if I sound like I'm a little bit low in my demeanor, it's because I have people over. So I'm already looking like a crazy woman anyways, crazier than usual. But I couldn't resist. I could not resist the temptation to I'm already laughing before the video even goes. So, uh, I'm gonna be effing with this ecosexual. Not in a physical sense, but just to mess around with their situation. I could not resist, so let's just get this shit started. Woman in relationship with tree describes herself as ecosexual. Felt the connection while I got it. Oh God. Ugh. Sonia, a self-proclaimed ecosexual, has openly discussed her intimate connection with an oak tree. She's also a self-intimacy guide and a somatic sex educator in training. Oh Christ on a stick. There's like another. This has got to be like the crazy end, like the extremist end of the New Age era. Like, like this is what I think of. This is also like hippies in the making. Today's fucking hippies. So it's like a Tom LaVey pretty much put apparently a literal hex on the fucking hippies. I kind of want to do that now. Honestly, I could not resist. I had to. So she embarked on her unique journey towards ecosexuality in 2020. Oh no. Oh god, no. 2020 was when the magic fucking happened. During her daily nature strolls amidst the lockdown, she found herself drawn to a giant oak tree, ultimately developing an emotional and erotic bond. I hope no one burned it down when Canada was on fire this year. People were showing the burning desires for trees. I hope she's not one of these people. But, anyways, this 45-year-old self-proclaimed ecosexual has opened up about her romantic connection with an oak tree, attributing the experience to a surge of erotic energy. I, I don't have to say anything. The situation just speaks for itself. The joke it writes itself. This is awesome. So I can't even say her last name. I'm just gonna say Sonia. Self-intimacy guide and a somatic sex educator in training, embarked on her journey into ecosexuality after moving to Vancouver Island, BC in the winter of 2020. See, that's a problem right there. I mean, there's a stereotype out here in Quebec how we kind of view British Columbians. I'm probably going to get dragged for saying this. I just don't give two fucks. How some of you out there in the West are like a bunch of granola eating, vegan, tree worship loving hippies that are out up there in the woods doing some of the nasties out there. You know? I mean, it's British Columbia. What'd you fucking expect? That's like your first red flag right there. Why doesn't she marry it? I hope she marries it. That would have been like the greatest troll for the situation of all time. During her daily nature walk, she found herself captivated by a towering oak tree, leading to an unconventional bond that transcends the typical human-plant relationship. It's very erotic. I mean, trees, in a way, kind of have like a phallic symbol, like the it does exist. It does. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it doesn't, but I'm just trying to imagine, like, how is one to make coitus with trees? Like, how's one going to finger it, for example? Like, how? I can't. I can't because I just find it too funny. Oh, God. I was walking a path near the tree 5 days a week for a whole winter. I noticed a connection with the tree. I would lie against it, she shared. As the seasons changed, so did the nature of Sonia's bond with the mighty oak, evolving into what she describes as romantic feelings by the summer of 2021. That just sounds so fucking hippie-ish. Oh my god. This screams Hippieville like fucking crazy. Like, perfect love and perfect trust, love and light. Oh god, if I find out she's like a neo-pagan, and I would be surprised if she's like a crystal gazing Portland Andy type of fanatic. That would just be hilarious, honestly. She expressed a profound appreciation for feeling of being tiny and supported by something so solid. And the unique sensation of not being able to fall. I mean, you could, like, trip over the roots, well, the trunks anyways, like, if it's sticking up. Like, oops. While the concept of an intimate relationship with a tree may raise eyebrows, she clarified that her ecosexual experience is not physically engaging, but rather a mental and emotional connection. So she's a tree whisperer. I mean, despite me making fun of this whole fucking thing, I could get esoteric about this, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna, because this to me is like kind of funny in a very, like, just in a hippie-ish way. Like, every time I see these people, it just screams Hippieville to me. Big time. Dispelling misconceptions, she explained that ecosexuality involves exploring the erotic in a distinct way, including appreciation the changing seasons as a sensual experience. I mean, I don't really disagree with that. I mean, I get it, but it's a little bit far out even for my tastes. You know? Like, if I'm going to be having an erotic and sensual relationship with the moon, I might as well be mooning somebody out there and say, haha, kiss my ass sort of deal, because I'm that fucking weird. Or some people will, you know, have like a bonfire and just be fucking naked out there. That'll be some fucking hell of an experience, though. Never tried that, but I don't know how I'd feel about it. Despite the unconventional nature of her relationship, Sonia believes that ecosexuality is more prevalent than society may acknowledge and could hold the key to addressing a Christ on a stick. How did I know that this was going to lead into like some narrative of the environment? I don't think even Charles Manson would have been this nuts to even get to this fucking level. But addressing environmental challenges. So how do we stop climate change? Fuck a tree. That's it. That's it. Fuck you, carbon tax. Fuck just that whole thing. Just have sex with a tree. Show your burning, passionate desires by screwing with one, if you can. She advocates for a deeper symbiotic relationship with nature. I mean, I don't disagree with that. When you're out here in the burbs, life is very depressing, especially with the fake grass. Suggesting that the connection humans seek in parks and nature outings is rooted in the erotic life force emanating from the natural world. She's not wrong about that in some regards, but just the way that the article is set up is kind of like, you gotta laugh. But I kind of agree with it to some regard. You know, this is very pagan-esque, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to be using, like, any addressing of climate change will be bleeding into these sort of things. Trying to prime people to, like, be a, save the world. Don't save a tree. Well, don't just simply save a tree. Fuck it back. So that's why I'm fucking with her through this video. Shit posting. Isn't that truly terrifying? So we will see. There's a reason why we want to go for picnics in the parks, hike in nature. What we failed to notice is that the reason we want to tap into this life force comes from these things, which is erotic. Well, sweetheart, you're just like McDonald's, your root chakra's a little too open. You might want to just ground that a little bit, just a bit. I believe that we could gain from having more a symbiotic relationship. Symbiotic relationship, rather. I mean, it's okay. On some energetic level, she's not wrong, but just the way it was set up, I just thought it was kind of funny and just amusing. But I don't know. I think like the main thing that concerns me, and I gotta laugh, is how a lot of these things are going to be tied to climate change and trying to prime people to be fingering the ground and sticking your schlongs in some unpermitted holes, let's say, right? Oh boy. And worshipping Mother Gaia and shit like that, but that'll be quite interesting and funny as we get more into the absurd world. And that was oddly terrifying with Maiden. Peace out.